Good. Good. Not so good. Alright, last tandem, I started leaking some oil real bad out of here. Differential oil. So, I've got this loosening up. What I didn't know when I first did this is when you service this hub to get inside here, like I did with my brakes, you gotta change out these lock washers because they'll just back off very easily on you. So, I'm going to take all these off. I'm going to refill the differential fluid and put them back on. You're supposed to change those lock washers. I don't got them right now. So I'll do the other option. You're going to need a 19 millimeter wrench. You're going to need your gear lube oil. You're going to need your gasket sealant. Make sure it's oil resistant. And some carb cleaner. Carb cleaner, you're just going to spray it on. And it eats off all the old oil. So you can clean it up and make a better seal. And all you do is you take your wrench, ratchet, socket, and you loosen these up. When you tighten these things back up, you go to 80 foot-pounds. That's very important. Make sure you get these 80 foot-pounds. I use a cross pattern when I tighten it up. So let's take this off. Alright, get all the bolts out. This is what they look like. Here's the bolt. Here's the lock washer. They need replaced, honestly. I mean, next product next time. Here this is. Slides out. And it slides out. And it slides out. Whew. The ends. You've seen inside here before. On that other video I was doing the brakes. So what we're going to do. Oh, that thing's heavier than you think it is. American steel. They're going to set that up there. We're going to take the carb choke cleaner. We're going to spray all around here. Let it do its thing. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, look at that. That's probably why I didn't seal right there. Now, be careful up here. We're going to spray up. Try to keep it away from the bearings. I don't know if it'll do anything, but I don't want to thin that out because it's been greased really well. See, nice and greasy. So, we'll let this stuff do its thing. We'll take some cloth and wipe it off. Maybe some screwdriver or something to not score it, just to kind of burn it down. And we'll take this here, which is oil resistant gasket sealer, and we're going to draw from hole to hole and go around it. All the way around, then we'll put it back on and tighten the 80 foot-pounds. And I might check see how tight these other ones are. They're all dry, but hey, prevention's prevention. Alright, this is nice and cleaner. Not the best. Found a number underneath there. It looks like a 4E785. Who knows what that is? Gonna clean that hole out a little better. Same thing over here. It's almost done. I'm having to rush. I've beaten the rain. It's coming. Old joy. Now we're going to try to get this thing back together. Never used this before. Not good at it, apparently. But you go around neater than this. This stuff slides off, so I couldn't put it on there. I had to put it on here. You let it dry for a few minutes, kind of hold to itself. So once it gets kind of firm, you can put that back on. Go around the bolt holes and go between. That way when it smushes, it makes a seal, hopefully. Put this back in. It's got teeth. So you're going to slide it in, then once it hits the back of it, you're going to have to angle it to slide it in there. And what's really fun is once you slide it in there, it's got to match up with these holes. So you can slide it in and the holes be off, and you can take it out and turn it and do it again until you get everything lined out, which is going to be the funnest part of it here. Okay, as far as I'll go, so I gotta pick it up a little bit, rotate and turn, then it stops again, do the same thing, and I am barely off. So I'm going to take it and turn it this way, off, turn it this way, That's off. That's off. I don't think any of the holes are lining up. There, that looks better. So you start your holes in and get everything lined out. When they're barely, I do mean when they're barely unaligned, it's a pain in the butt. You pull it back out a little bit. I put this in here to kind of push it to give some leverage. Get it started, and it's going to be tight, and you start tightening it in. Let it pull itself in to help line out. Because I'm on a heel a little bit, not much. I wouldn't work on this thing on the heel. This thing will take off without me. But get one started. Don't go all the way up. Start on the opposite side and keep working it to get yourself lined up just right, and then you can tighten it up real good afterwards. All right, all your old timers and mechanics, laugh at me. I forgot the most important, easy thing about this. Jack the wheel up. Why? This will turn. You can line your bolts up without straining and everything else. Always think. The best thing, remember to think before you do something. Lord. Toss back and forth a few times, start getting tight enough, and then you can start getting a little tighter. And as it sets on there, it's going to push excess silicone out. Now the trick is to get enough to seal, but not too much to overdo. First time doing it, I do believe I used too much. I mean, it's not going to cause no real problem. I'll clean it up a little bit, but you will see some of the stuff oozing out. And you tighten this thing to 80 foot-pounds is what I've been told, nice and snug. And won't be a bad idea to make this a regular maintenance inspection every few trips. Check all your bolts, because you don't want the differential to drop on this thing, because, well, parts are money and time, and they're heavy. So keep your maintenance up. Here we go, down under the Deuce. We've already fixed that wheel. Had that seal put back on, so the jack's still there keeping some pressure off while the silicone's hardened. This is my rear differential. I got a few of them. These bolts are different depending on which vehicles. Some have hex, some don't. Some you can fit a ratchet into. Mine's a ratchet. So you take in there, you break it off. Well, don't actually break it, but you break the tension off. Yeah, I know what you mean, but I just want to say it. And then you unscrew this, and it falls down there, and it's a heck of a lot shorter than I expected. Wow. Leaves you a hole right here. Now there's all kinds of things to tell you how to check the levels, but all the good old boys that have running trucks and that can do about anything says the knuckle method. You stick your finger in there and you try to feel fluid, and I still have fluid. I didn't lose that much. Let's see. We're going to start right here. We're going to step down one. Nothing. I'm on the inner lip right here. Go down a little further. Nothing yet. And I am right about there. It's almost full. Now there's fancy funnels you can get that have hoses that go in here and up there, but I've got this big old wonderful bed in the way, so I'm cheating. I'm using one of those kerosene bulb valves. I'm going to top this thing up until the fluid runs out right there, which is a little more than you need, but yeah, I've messed the differential up in a Silverado before. The one you can park behind here. It's the first repair I had to do, and let's not mess this thing up. It's too nice. Alright, let's start filling. Well, I bought the SuperTech 80W by 90 gear lube. I think it called for like 85 by 95 or something. But Steel Soldiers and a bunch of other things I've read said this is just fine. So, break off the safety seal. You don't want your oil to spoil. Tighten the bulb valve. Stick this in. Stick that in. And let's get a few pumps. Man, it's like syrup. Ooh, that's some thick oil. Well, let's start getting some pumped in here. Lord, this stuff is thick. No wonder I didn't lose that much of it. Got you on real time so you can see how long this should take, and it's already taking longer than I expected, but like I said, the thick as this stuff is. I got this thing here for about 14 bucks. You heard all kinds of places have it. Tractor Supply, Roll King, Walmart. Well, with Walmart, because I got these online survey things I can do and turn in for gift cards, so I got free oil. I got some trickle. Alright, so now we got to loosen this. It lets the air in through here, which pushes the oil back down here. And save as much oil as possible because you don't want to get it messed up. Look at that. It needs changed. I know it needs changed, and I'm getting to it. But I have a completely full differential. Later on, I'll check the other two. I'm about to get rained out. Everyone knows how that goes, but I got the problem fixed. And even though I don't need to, and the sealant's already sealed, I'm going to leave that on the jack for the night. Just keep the pressure off of where my uneven surfaces. I want that to seal good. I got some stuff going on next few weeks, and I don't want to lose any more oil. But she's back to 100%. You tighten that plug down pretty tight again, like you would a brake caliper or something. Tighten it up a little further, but don't overdo it. Don't strip it, because God knows where you find one of those. I mean, big Mike's might have it, or he can point you in the right direction. But no, don't break anything unless you have to. Oh, nice little tag there. Rockwell Standard Corporation. Awesome. All right, there's your repair video that you were duly warned on. Have an awesome day.